Hey gorgeous, thanks so much for inquiring about a one-on-one naturopathic consult with myself. So as you probably know, I am a degree qualified naturopath and nutritionist, and for many, many years I have worked in clinical naturopathy setting. But I've now moved away from that and I'm structuring my consultations a little bit differently for a couple of reasons. One, when I'm doing them in the online Zoom video call process, I can obviously reach more women all over the world and Australia. But also from an integrity point of view, I really was starting to become very disjointed with how the traditional clinical setting works. I hated that I didn't have the ability to contact and speak to my clients readily in between their sessions, and they couldn't reach out to me effectively. They had to wait until their 2-week or 4-week appointment was up again. But I also really felt out of place about the fact that it was like we could only sort of divulge one more piece of the puzzle every time they paid money to come up and have a consultation. I'm not putting down other naturopaths or other professionals in the way they work, but it just didn't work for me and it didn't feel great. And I know that I can help women more effectively in the new sort of structure that I do. So if you do want to know more about the one-on-one coaching programs that are based over a 3 to 4 month period, please send me a message. But in regards to your once-off consultation, this is what you would get. We would have our face-to-face video call after you have filled in your complete, very comprehensive marathon of a form, health assessment form. We then go over that face-to-face. I get all the detail that I need, actually 1,000,001 more questions. And from then I'm actually going to map out a 3-month program specifically for you. I do this because I don't think that we can give you little bits of information. I want you to know up front from the beginning what is ahead of you, the things that you need to implement, the processes you're going to have to go through, the certain supplements you're going to need, the costs all involved of what it's actually going to take for you in order to get well, to get to where you want to be with your health goal. So this way, you're not in any way indebted to have to book back in and pay more money to see me. You have it all laid out there for you, ready to go step by step, what you will be required to do for the next 3 to 6 months. Now, obviously there's extra support in the fact that you could purchase a copy of the Balanced Babes book, Every Woman's Guide to Hormone Harmony, which is pretty much like a reference guide because you can go back to refer to it for eating tips, detox tips, colon cleansing tips, and all those things. We obviously also have access to a lot of free treatment protocols on the website, which you can use to navigate your way through the program I set you. And then there's also additional things that you can look at purchasing, of course, in terms of supplements. You do-it-yourself programs like your 28-day hormone reset and your colon cleanse programs and your babe cleansers and your liver cleansing programs. So you will still have access to all the support and all the information that you need, but I'm just going to be really upfront and give it to all in one go so it's all there. Now you do have access to email me as much as you need to in that month of your purchase of your one-on-one consultation. So there is still support there, but it's about empowering you, educating you, and giving you all the resources you need to really take control of your own health and put in place the things that I know as a professional that you need to do, but without that, like I said, that be feeling indebted to have to keep paying money to come back and see a therapist in order to get the next piece of the puzzle or to find out what to do next. So I hope that you feel drawn to work with me in this way. If you do, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to get started. I know that we can make a huge positive difference in your world with your hormones and your health, and I wish you nothing but the best on your hormone healing journey.